Well, we are counting this down because it is important. Around 25 minutes to go. The country's eyes and ears on President Ramaphosa's big speech today. He'll address a joint sitting virtually in the National Assembly. He'll unveil South Africa's Economic Reconstruction and Recovery Plan, the blueprint. Back now to Cape Town, parliamentary reporter Lindsay Dentlinger, along with the Inkatha Freedom Party's Deputy President, Mzamo Buthelezi. Lindsay, good afternoon again.
Good afternoon, Jeremy. I'm going to just get straight into it. As I said to you a little earlier, opposition parties here really want the opportunity to debate what the president's going to put on the table today. Just not happy that it's just going to be an address and they don't get to immediately engage with what he's going to say. Mr. Buthelezi, what is it from the IFP side that you want to hear from the president this afternoon?
To be honest, there isn't much that we want to hear that will change everything, because we have had so many plans and so many strategies. Recently, the Minister of Finance tried to introduce an economic recovery plan which didn't take off the ground because of opposition from within. But we do feel that the President must also touch on the issue of rural economy and also how to mobilize the informal economy, because that will ensure that we've got projects like self-help and self-reliance which will make people not much depending on the state. That's one thing that one thing the government to come up with. And we don't hope that he will be like a priest there preaching hope so that we get on going, because that we have seen. And the plan that we want to see as the IFP in the main is the plan that will deal with the actual enemy of our country, which is corruption. The absence of a plan to deal decisively with corruption will make every other plan come to naught.
You speak about the rural economy. How do you propose the president creates those jobs in the rural economy?
We hope that the president, in order to create jobs, will focus on issues of agriculture, that sector, because that's a sector that is like a low-hanging fruit, because people can easily come up with gardens in their own homes, and that will not only address the issue of unemployment, but also make sure that people have food on their table. Because we've seen that during this COVID-19, people are struggling to get food because they are no longer now planting anything in their gardens. So that's one thing that we hope the government will actually make sure that there is money put aside for that.
Speaking about money being put aside, what do you want to hear the president say about Eskom, which is a real drain, and SAA on the fiscus?
We want the president to address it, because you can't talk of any strategy to revive the economy if Eskom is out of it, because that's the basic infrastructure. But also, you will know that why Eskom is on its knees and all other SOEs is because of the same problem, which is the corruption. Unless we address that, unless we deal decidedly with that, any amount of money that can be put to bail out these SOEs will actually come to naught at the end of the day. So the real enemy of our people and the real enemy of South Africa is the issue of corruption that government will need to do, and the inefficiencies that are there in the system.
Thank you very much, Mr. Buthelezi.
Thank you.
So, Jeremy, you hear the corruption, the state of SOEs, among those things the opposition parties want to hear the president say.